You know, it's been a while since I've reviewed a pair of Jabra earbuds. Well, today we're going to change that. I got my hands on the Elite 10, Jabra's latest flagship pair of earbuds. Yes, I know. There's a Gen 2 model out now, but looking at the comparisons online, there didn't seem to be too much of a difference between the two models. Plus, these are still available on Amazon, which means you'll be able to snag yourself a really good deal. But more on that later. In the meantime, let's check it out. The Elite 10s come in with a more rounded shape compared to past Jabra models. They feature an oval shape this time compared to the more triangular shape from its predecessors. The buds are wrapped in a smooth silicone which is very soft to the touch. The silicone tips have been redesigned as well. They also feature an oval shape which is very much reminiscent to the older 85Ts. These tips now offer a semi-open design to help increase comfort, but more on that in just a little bit. Physical buttons are present here and they are very clicky and very responsive. The buds feature a total of 6 microphones, pressure relief vents, and proximity sensors for single bud use. They also come in a variety of colors giving you the options of gloss black, matte black, titanium black, cocoa, and cream, which is what we have here. Switching over to the case, it features a flip-top design with the Jabra logo stamped on top just above the LED indicator light. The lid feels solid, having a very satisfying snap to it. And if we look at the bottom, we can see a USB-C port for charging. When it comes to fit and comfort, Jabra states that they scanned 62,000 ears to get the design of their unique oval ear gels. This means that with the new semi-open design, they should fit any ear shape perfectly for a secure, all-day comfortable feel that relieves any in-ear pressure. Putting this to the test, I found that the Elite 10 were very comfortable at first, but after a couple hours of use, I found my ears needed a bit of a break. They're super light, coming in at only 5.7 grams each, so you easily forget that they're in your ears. Wearing these on my lighter workouts, I didn't experience any issues with them falling out. However, in my experience, I never really felt confident that they were locked in, and that's probably due to the semi-open design. It's almost like I had that constant feeling that they were going to fall out, almost like you can feel them moving. You do have to be careful though. If you're doing more intense workouts like running, or if your ears tend to get sweaty, you run the risk of the earbuds falling out. Take the shake test for example. Both earbuds went flying, which is a very first for any Jabra product I've tested. As for features, Bluetooth 5.3 is present here, which is the best connection available to date. Connecting these to my iPhone was very quick and simple. I never experienced any loss in sound while testing them out. Multi-point connection is present, allowing you to connect them to up to 2 devices at the same time. I connected the Elite 10 to both my iPad and my iPhone, and I found that you needed to pause the music on one device first before being able to switch to the next. A water resistance rating of IP57 is present, which means they can be submerged underwater at a depth of 1 meter for up to 30 minutes. And in my tests, the Elite 10 continued working without any issues. As mentioned before, physical buttons are present here. The controls are fully customizable, giving you access to everything from song skipping, going back a track, access to your voice assistant, and your sound modes. And you can choose between 1, 2, and 3 presses on either ear. Volume controls are present too, and they are locked behind a long press on either earbud. You are able to use either earbud independently for music, but unfortunately the controls don't adjust accordingly. Both ANC and transparency modes are present here as well. For ANC, Jabra is calling this Advanced Active Noise Cancelling, which is supposed to be 2 times stronger than their standard ANC. When I tested these at my local laundromat, the humming of the machines was eliminated. However, higher frequency noises like conversations or even the running water when the machines were filling up managed to make their way through. Heading outside, the airiness around you gets cancelled, but the whooshing of passing cars was very much apparent. Even in the office, the airiness and the humming of the computers gets cancelled, but I could still clearly hear the conversation of those around me. The ANC here won't compete with something like the Bose Quiet Comfort Earbuds 2, but it's good enough to get the job done. I do feel like the issue here is with the semi-open design though. When I first tried these on, I noticed that the passive noise isolation wasn't very good, and I believe that it's largely due to that semi-open design. No matter what size ear tip I use, a proper seal can't be formed and a lot of noise happens to make its way through, thus affecting the ANC performance. Keep in mind that this could very well just be a me issue, but I figured I would point it out regardless. Switching over to transparency mode. Noises coming in sounded natural and I had no problem hearing traffic when I was outside with my music playing at around 70% volume. I did notice a bit of white noise, however. The Elite 10 featured 3 mics on each earbud for a total of 6 microphones. Jabra states that these mics are 2 times better at canceling background voices for clear calls in crowded spaces. So let's test it out with a mic test. Okay, so here we are testing out the microphones on the Jabra Elite 10. As usual, I have coffee shop noises playing from my iPad at around 60% volume to give that real world feel. So I'll quiet down for a bit just to let you guys hear the ambient noise to see if any comes through. Okay, now I'll go ahead, I'll test out each microphone individually. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'll go ahead, I'll quiet this down. And this is what the microphones sound like in a quiet environment. Let me know what you guys think. When it comes to sound performance, in classic Jabra fashion, the Elite 10 sound great. They come packed with 10mm drivers which help produce a sound signature that makes your body want to get up and move. The sound here is rich, fun, and energetic. The mids are forward sounding with clear and detailed vocals. The highs are present and lively but not harsh or ear piercing. And the bass isn't as heavy as with past Jabra products, however, it's still boomy and it doesn't overpower the music. In fact, it complements it. What's better is that you have access to an onboard equalizer to help you fine-tune your sound even further. For other media like YouTube or streaming services, I did not notice any delay in sound. For volume, it all depends on what you're listening to and where. In quiet environments, I found 60% to be the sweet spot, but for noisier ones, I found myself pushing 70 to 80% to try and drown out the extra noise coming in. For battery life, Jabra rates these for up to 8 hours of usage and an additional 36 hours with the case. In my test of listening to music at 50% volume without ANC turned on, I started my day off at 8 AM and I was able to get to 5:42 PM for a total of 9 hours and 42 minutes. Fast charge is available here with 5 minutes giving you an extra hour of playtime. Wireless charging is also available. Finally, let's look at the price. The regular retail price of the Elite 10 is $329 Canadian or $249 US. However, these do go on sale, and I actually paid the price of $249 Canadian, which I feel is a much better price to pay for what these have to offer. At the end of the day, the Jabra Elite 10 are good earbuds. They're packed with a bunch of features. They're very comfortable to wear for the most part. They have good battery life, and most importantly, they sound great. I do wish that they didn't have the semi-open design because I feel like it affects the volume, the bass, and the ANC performance. Not only that, but I do wish that they were more secure in my ears. I've never had a pair of Jabra earbuds fall out up until this point. Remember that this is just my experience with the Elite 10 and your experience may be completely different. I do like these earbuds, however, I really wanted to love them. If you're able to overlook those 2 major points, then just like the other Jabra products I've tested, the Elite 10 are an easy recommendation for anyone looking for a new pair of truly wireless earbuds. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and slap that like button and let me know your thoughts in the comment box down below. If you want to keep seeing more honest reviews like this one, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. That's it for me, guys. As always, I'll catch you in the next video.